Hello friends, this is Ankush Bhat with Catia tutorial number 14. In this tutorial, we will learn about the Symmetry tool and we'll also learn about the difference between the mirror and the Symmetry tool. As we learned about the mirror tool in our previous video, on the left hand side we have Catia V5 window and on the right hand side we have step-by-step instructions for the tutorial which you can write down. So let's start by creating a new file. Go to Start, Mechanical Design, Part Design. Give a file name to your file as I'm giving it Jimmy. So a new file with file name Jimmy has been created. Choose any plane from the part tree as I'm going with XY plane, or you can choose the plane from here also, the YZ plane. Select the sketcher tool. Now we have entered into the sketcher workbench. These are the sketcher tools on the right interface, bottom interface and at the top interface. This is the Symmetry tool, and by clicking at the bottom arrow we will get different type of translator tool which we will study in next videos, as we have learned about the mirror tool in our previous video. So we can go to mirror tool or Symmetry tool by going to insert, then operation and then transformation. After that here we have Symmetry. So we will study 5 cases in Symmetry. As let's start by creating some sketches. In the first case we will study how to make an asymmetrical sketch along the axis. In the second case we will study how to create a symmetrical sketch along the plane. In the third case we will study how to create a symmetrical sketch along a line. And in the fourth case we will study how to create a symmetrical sketch like along an axis line. This is the axis line. In the fifth case we will study how to create a symmetrical sketch along the construction line. We can create construction line simply by creating a line, and then just by switching on this construction line tool we can create the line into construction line. So now let's start with our first case. As the name suggests, symmetry means we are creating a symmetrical sketch along any reference. It can be axis, it can be plane, or it can be line, but it removes the original sketch. As we can see, just select the sketch by the control key, as in the case of mirror tool. As I selected the sketch, now pick up the tool and then just give the reference. In this case it's the vertical axis. So we can see we have formed a symmetrical sketch along with the vertical axis as a reference, but it has removed the original sketch, but it was not in the case of mirror. In the mirror it had the original sketch also and the mirror sketch also. Now let us see how it will work with this along a line. Just pick up the tool, select the sketch with the selection window, then give the reference. We can see we have created a symmetrical sketch, but just remove the original sketch. Now let's see how it works with the axis line. Pick up the tool, select the sketch and then just give the reference. We have seen that it has also created a symmetrical sketch. Just pick up the tool, select the sketch, select the reference. We can see it has just made a symmetrical sketch along the construction line also. So we can just see that it's same as mirror tool, but in the case of symmetrical tool the original sketch is removed, but in the case of mirror tool, as we can see, as if I had to create mirror of this sketch or this sketch, just go to mirror tool, select the sketch, select the reference. We can see we have both the original sketch and the mirror sketch, but in the case of symmetrical sketch we just have the symmetrical sketch but not the original sketch. I hope you like this video and thanks for watching this video.